So hello everybody and welcome to our second English live stream. It's my first one. My name is Sophia and today I will continue with the topic environment and pollution with you. So I will give you an overview what I've planned to do with you today. So first of all, we will do a vocabulary revision from the vocab you did the last time. Then I have prepared a text for you and we will go through it together. And last but not least, I will give you some tips and strategies about how to prepare best for your oral exams and how to behave in oral exams. So first of all, I will start with the vocabulary revision. I've prepared some vocab for you and I will first give you the German equivalent and then I will give you some time to think about them and to find the English equivalent by yourself, and then I will give you the English equivalent as well. So we're starting with a word you heard the last time, which is Regenwälder. You can write them down as well. So think about what's Regenwälder in English. You can just translate the word to word into English. It's of course rainforests. Forests. Okay. So our next word is Verschmutzung. Remember, we're talking about environment and Verschmutzung today. So what's the English equivalent? It's pollution. Pollution. Sorry for my spelling. Then we have Hitze. It's an easy one. It starts with the same letter. It's heat. And then we have Erdbeben. It's also very easy. You can translate it word to word into English. So what's Erd in English and Beben? It's earthquake. Earthquake. Then we have Abholzung. And what's Abholzung in English? You can see that in German there is a prefix, ab. So think of a prefix in English because you need one. And then you have Holz. So you can just think of Holz. And then you have a suffix which is ung, and you also need a suffix in English. So it's deforestation. And D is the prefix, then you have forest as for Holz, and then Dacian or Asian is maybe a more common prefix, suffix. And then we have Meeresspiegel, which is sea level in English. Then I've prepared the word Klimawandel for you. Klimawandel, you can also translate it word to word into English. It's of course climate change. And be careful because you need a space between climate and change, not as in German, because in German the words are written together. And now I will give you a word where there's no space in between. So it's, okay, there's also space in German in between, but it's globale Erwärmung. Maybe the next one. Globale Erwärmung, which is in English, of course, global warming. Perfect. Then we have Treibhauseffekt, which may be a tough one. Depends. Treibhauseffekt is greenhouse effect in English, but you remember this also from last time, I can imagine. So then we have Grad, which is a very a very easy one for you, of course, it's degree. And I think you did also the plural form, which is grader. Oh, sorry, haven't seen my spelling with degree. And also with an S in English, of course. Plural goes with an S. And then we have CO2, which is, CO2. Also CO2, oder CO2 in German, sorry, which is also CO2 in English, but to make it a bit more tough, it's carbon dioxide. So if you want to say the whole word, not just a short version, dioxide. So then I come to some to Hungersnot, which is a different one, I think, than the one we had before. So Hungersnot is vermein. Then we have Flut. That's an easy one, so think of it. It's of course Flood with double O. And now we come to two illnesses, which is pest. So what's pest in English? It's plague, of course. Then Krebs, and I don't mean the animal, I mean the illness, so it's cancer. And Abwasser, I think these ones are new ones, so maybe a bit tough for you, but you can do it as well, and I'm sure you all have already heard about this vocab before. So Abwasser is sewage in English. And then we have a verb, which is hungern. We had Hungersnot before, but now we have hungern as a verb. And verb goes with to, so we have to starve, of course. And last but not least, we have Müll or Abfall. And remember the word you all learned, waste paper basket. So what may be Müll or Abfall in English? It's of course waste. Okay, perfect. So now you can see all. Oh, can you? Yes. I hope everything's clear for you and you found the equivalents by yourself. You can do this work as well alone if you want, or if you have to revise them, just take the words from German into English, so the other way around, because then it may be more difficult, and you also should be able to translate both into English and also into German from English. Well, yeah, small vocab revision from the last time, and we are now going to talk about an article. And as already said in the introduction, we will prepare you, or we will try to prepare content for or revise content for the oral exam. So I have prepared an article from the book Englisch für die Berufsreifeprüfung Hauptmodul. It's a B2 for a B2 level, and it's from Trauner Verlag, which is an Austrian company. So I've prepared a text for you, and I'm going to give you, because the text is divided in some paragraphs, and in the text, in the original text, each paragraph has a heading. But I won't give you the heading, I want you to find the headings. So I just write down with you, and I recommend you to write down the paragraphs, the sentences of the paragraphs with me, because then you can also more easily find a convenient heading for each paragraph. And in the end we will go through all the paragraphs together, and we will filter information of each paragraph, so you know how to filter important information. Also for your preparation time in the oral exam, you should be aware of how to filter information. Yeah, so we will do this together. I will show you how this works and give you, of course, some tips. So I will give you the overall heading, which is what are the effects of global warming? Effects of global warming. Okay, that's the overall. Did I make a spelling mistake? Yeah, I forgot the question mark, sorry. Okay, so I will get like this. So this means you have to find a heading for the paragraph. That's space for you to write a heading on this line, but as I said, I recommend you to write with me the paragraphs and the sentences, so you can more easily find the heading. You can think of them, and as the picture is very small, I can't show you the whole text as a whole. So the first paragraph only consists of one sentence, so this makes it a bit difficult to find a convenient heading, but I'm sure you can fix this out. So it starts with as northern countries, then countries disease carrying insects Great North. Bringing plague. We had this one before, plague. It's pest and disease them and disease with them. Okay, so this is a tough one because it only consists of one sentence, as I said before, but I'm sure you can fix this out. So second paragraph, it's a bit longer, of course. Right. Yeah. Second paragraph, I will, yeah, so you can see more. Can you read this? Yeah, perfect. Okay, also, so some areas of the earth will become weather due to global warming. Other areas face serious droughts and heat waves. Africa will receive the worst of it, but more severe droughts are also expected in Europe. Okay, but more severe droughts are also expected in Europe. Okay, that's the second paragraph. Now we come to the third one, which consists of two paragraphs. So you have to find one heading for two paragraphs. First, sea levels will rise according to the National Snow and Ice Data Center. Oh, sorry, there's a spelling mistake. Snow and Ice Data Center. Oh. And yeah, never mind. Sorry. If all glaciers melt today, seas would rise about 70 meters. Oh, no, only 70 meters. Okay, and this or I will write down the second paragraph. You have to find one heading for both of them. So, yeah, second paragraph belongs to the same heading. Second, because it's first and second. Second, melting ice caps will throw the global ecosystem out of balance because ice caps are fresh water, and when they melt, they will make seas less salty. And this desalinization, tough one, salinization of the Gulf current will screw up ocean currents, which currents without an E, which regulate temperatures. Okay, late temperatures. No, don't spell it like this. Temperatures. Okay, so one heading for these two paragraphs. Next one. Don't worry, you will see all of them in the end once again, and you write them with me, so that's perfect. So next paragraph, that's a long one. Flooding represents one of the greatest dangers to human settlements, and one of the most potentially momentous impacts of global warming. Warm water, takes up more space than cool water, making the sea's surface level increase. Okay, so next sentence, steadily melting glacial ice also contributes significantly to the rise of the sea level. An increase of just 1 single meter. 1 single meter would mean flooding of large sections of the eastern with an A sea coast. That's a big one. Next one. The next one is also a big one. It's dry areas of land that are already prone. And if you have any vocab questions, just post them and comment. My colleague, who is sitting next to me, will of course clarify your questions if there are any. And yeah, thank you. Okay, because prone is maybe a tough one, I don't know. Prone means neigen zu. So prone to, don't preposition. It means also neigen zu etwas neigen. Prone to forest fires. So are likely to be destroyed by even more frequent and destructive episodes. He's tough one. In 2007, more than 3,000 fires brought destruction to southeastern, with an A of course, Europe. So, because, no, the sentence is not over, because of a long arid summer. So I hope you know the word arid. It means dry, or to give you a German equivalent, trocken. Okay, summer hyphen a situation that will be cut in two parts. So two parts. And as a whole, the two parts together will last 15 minutes. And the first part of the exam will be the monologue. So, monologue. And the second one will be the dialogue. Anyways, I would recommend you you should present yourself in front of the public. You should say, hello everybody, my name is blah blah blah, and today I'm here to talk about da da da, and yeah, I'm a representative of da da da, and then you just go ahead with your 5-minute monologue, and make sure that you answer all the questions. Because of course the questions, which is the most important thing, you have to answer. When you don't like one of them, this doesn't matter, you have to answer them. And I would recommend you, because you have I think half an hour preparation time, and as the monologue is very important, because it's the first impression you give in your oral exam, I would recommend you to use 20 minutes for the work or for the preparation for the monologue, because it's of course very important, and you have to speak by yourself, and in the dialogue there will be a second person, and which will be more open. So yeah, be prepared for the monologue. And I recommend you to look for some keywords in the dictionary. Then you have the input text, and as I already told you, find some headlines if you like this. Then, because not every information is important from the input text, only a few, and yeah, find headlines for the paragraphs, and then maybe try to describe each paragraph in 2 or